I wanted to show that video because I will be reading the comments under it, and this video in particular, I just wanted to show who Milo is affiliated with. He is supposed to be this pro-LGBT person who is a conservative. He has said racist remarks. He is tied to the alt-right, and he is tied to crazy ass Alex Jones. As you can see, he is saying build the wall. And also you can see this picture. Now, anybody who has been in the black sector of YouTube, you definitely know that image when you see it. A lot of the alt-right trolls, a lot of the racists, a lot of the neo-Nazis, a lot of the white nationalists, they will have that as a picture next to their username. And he has said a lot of stuff. I first remember him trolling comedian Leslie Jones over the movie Ghostbusters. It was the female version, which some people said they liked it. There was a lot of people who said they did not. It had absolutely nothing to do with the women's acting. It had to do with a shitty director, a shitty producer, and a shitty screenplay. It had nothing to do with these women's acting ability. There is a lot of things that have come out from a lot of people that have been shitty because they think they are more than what they actually are. But the reason why I wanted to talk about this troll, this racist, alt-right sympathizing LBGT troll, and that's one thing why I cannot be in any way and will not be affiliated with LGBT. However many other letters are added onto that, is because a lot of the ones who are affiliated with it, they are very racist, and they want to cry about somebody being discriminatory against their sexual orientation, but 100% okay to scream nigger. Now, what I want to show is, I saw this and I found out this information that he is married now. And I just wanted to show the picture of who he is married to, because this hits on a lot of things for me. Now, this guy is affiliated with the alt-right. This guy is a conservative. This guy wants a wall built, not only to keep people out, but it would be to keep black people in. And I would shudder to think what the sickos would do behind a wall when they feel like they've built a wall and nobody can see their deviancy. We all know what could possibly happen. All we have to do is look in history. But look at who he's married, and he's kept the identity of this person secret because he knows that people will find out who this man is. They would probably try and get him fired. They would probably threaten him. They would drag him, because how can you sit up here and, as a black person and a melanated person, he is not the darkest, but he is a deeply melanated, brown person. You can't mistake him for being mixed or being anything else. This is a black man with a blind for love on the back of his tux as he marries a alt-right member. What the fuck has this world come to where people actually think this is okay? Like, how damaged and fucked up in your soul can you be? I'm not going to sit up here and call these people mentally insane or there's something mentally wrong with them. There is not shit mentally wrong with them. They know exactly what they are doing, and they don't give a damn how it looks. And this is embarrassing. This is embarrassing because this is a black male, and nobody's talking about LGBT specifically, but this is a black male that does not have enough self-esteem to lower himself to be with a alt-right member. Is one thing if you decide to date interracially and you end up with a racist, bigot, prejudice that has been hiding that from you. I have sympathy for someone. You can't make someone show you who they are. You can only look at what they present to you. A lot of people hide secret lives, secret children, a lot of secrets that they don't tell their significant other. But when you know outright that this person is affiliated with the alt-right, they are 100% on board with Trump, and you still marry this person, it's not a mental illness. I'm like, you're just done. I'm like, you've made a decision. And as much as we want to say it's sick, someone has to be mentally insane to do this. This is not mental insanity. This has nothing to do with white supremacy. And this has nothing to do with slavery. Absolutely nothing. Because there is no way that you can tie that into this. There is no excuse for this, what we see. And this person is, what's on the back of his jacket is an excuse saying blind for love. Love would never attach itself to an alt-right group if they really loved you. Love would not be saying nigger. Love would not be enlisting people to go after a female that birthed you and talk about her and call her gorillas and think it's funny. They wouldn't be singing to a crowd where they are putting up the Hail Hitler signs and they're doing the salute. Love is an action. If he really loved that person, that man, he would be fighting against everything that he's standing for. And I think this is so disgusting. This person is not in the sunken place. This person is not the C word. I don't use that word. This person is not mentally damaged. This person just does not care, and they don't care how it looks, and they've made their choice. A lot of people, they don't make choices like this. There are some, I'm sure there's a handful who know what he knows, but there's quite a few people who get deceived by racist deviants. And it's kept a secret. But this right here, it's not a secret. There's no excuse for it. And I think it's disgusting. And no matter what anybody say, people look at us as a collective. And this is just chipping away at the image of black males, not men, males, as a collective. What does this say? What exactly does this say? And this is the root. Everybody knows about the root, but I just wanted to read it. Okay, this says, he may be the world's biggest racist and transphobic troll, but that didn't stop Milo from marrying a black man. And this has been his longtime boyfriend. He only identifies him as John. So you mean to tell me you are a alt-right sympathizer, Trump voter, swallowing black dick? But then what he gets out of it is he gets to look down at a black man swallowing his. But it's disgusting. It's so disgusting. And the image that it puts out there. They started it with the dresses and shit, and the flowers and the hair and the painted nails, and you know, I believe the next thing they're gonna be with having heels for men. They already have lace underwear and bra for men, so they're gonna have some high heels. We're talking red bottom stilettos for men, just to finish them off completely. This is just so disgusting. Even some of them know, you know, this person was saying, of course he married a black man because everything is a game to him and people are objects. He wants his cake and he wants to eat it too. He's a hypocrite. Anybody, you know, and I'm guessing that that's a white person who said that, because It doesn't make sense. You're sitting up here saying all this racist rhetoric, but you want to lay up with the thing that you're railing against, that you hate. And you're trying to say, preserve the white race, but you can't keep your genitalia or your mouth to your own race. And people are starting to, talk about this because this is a black man, and I can only imagine what's being said about this, because people like to say, look at me as an individual, which is correct. You can be looked at as an individual, but we know that's never going to happen, not in this country. Okay, and down here I wanted to take a look at these comments and what they were saying. It was interesting because here this person is saying, just another joke. Guys are not Nazis. This is not proof Milo being a white supremacist. That's guilt by association. He does hang around some weird mofo. It's always a fucking excuse. His fiance is black. And it's the same thing that happened with Obama. We have a black president now, which Obama is biracial. You Negroes can shut up now. Bringing up the truth, because I can't take it. I want to privilege. I want to eat my cake, and I don't need you in my ear telling me the truth. I want to relax. I want to enjoy everything that my ancestors set up for me. That's basically what Obama was, an image of, we can now have these black people shut the fuck up. And this also, Milo, his boyfriend, his fiance is now a way to say, oh no, I'm not racist. I just have these conservative views. Look, I lay up with a black person every night. What the fuck does that have to do with your bigotry or racism? It is so played out, these tactics, and it's all over the place. You can go to any forum and these people will say the same thing over and over. Like, all of them were given this playbook when they were a child, and they say these things over and over, and it's so repetitive. It's annoying, and that's why I don't entertain them at all. I'm not going to entertain you unless I'm entertaining myself by getting you riled up. But here, firstly, he pointed his finger, and it's not a flat hand, so not a Nazi salute. Secondly, he's a gay Jew married to a black man, hardly ticking the box for Nazi white supremacy. So we're gonna actually argue about white supremacy. We saw Richard Spencer back there. We saw the crowd who really wasn't paying attention to the attention whore Richard Spencer. That's what he is. I'm starting to doubt that this guy is actually a white supremacist. I believe he wants to be famous. He wants to have his face out there, and he can't even debate correctly. He doesn't take it serious. He wants the fame, and I doubt that he even believes in what he's saying. He knows what he's saying, but he's just, it's something about him that rubs me the wrong way. He's a fake white troll is what it looks like to me, but it's an excuse. His husband will be an excuse to say, there's no way I can be racist or bigoted or discriminatory because I'm married to a black. It doesn't matter what he says from now on. He's going to roll out this black man. And it's interesting, on the internet, hearing all this bed-wench and this talking about black women and this nasty back talk about black women from certain males. Now you have a white racist alt-right male who married a black man, and hand in hand they are going to set a standard where this white male will be uplifted in whatever he does because he can hide behind this black man who is working with him. It's just, it's like, what else is going to happen? I mean, it just seems like it's all going to shit, but this right here is a disgrace. It is an absolute disgrace, and it makes the collective look weak, and it says something. It doesn't matter how anybody scream that they're not for this. They can say whatever they want to. This takes me all the way back to MGTOW and their agenda. All of it is coming to a head. But let me know what you think about this extreme fuckery, this powerful niggardry that's going on with a alt-right member marrying a black man. And I will see you in the next one.